Alright. Good morning. So it's 8:50 in the morning, and we're going to show you a day behind the scenes in Belgium this time. We've got a Pro Kermesse ahead of us, so it's quite different to this racing in Australia. So I'll point out some of the differences, and hopefully you can get a bit of an idea of what it's like to be a to be a cyclist in Belgium. So anyway, it starts by getting up. I'll get dressed now. I'm up, I'm dressed, and it's about 9:30. Now there's plenty of time on the morning of a Pro Kermesse because of the late start of 2 o'clock, and I'm just on a pre-breakfast walk, showing you a bit of the nice surrounds of Belgium. I've also found a map just to give you an idea of where we actually are. So Belgium is a small town famous for its chateau. It's got a beautiful chateau here, and it's in Wallonia, so it's in the French-speaking part of Belgium. Now here's a map of our region. It's not Wallonia, this is just our local region here. Now Belgium is us, right down there, so we're quite close to the French border. And this borderline that you can see up here, there's Geraardsbergen, famous cycling town. This here, that's Flanders. So that's where we're going today. That's where most of the Pro Kermesse action is, these famous Belgium races. So we're going to be heading from our home spot right here in Belgium, make our way north into Flanders. And today we're going to Vilvoorde, which is just north of Brussels. Anyway, plenty of time on the morning of a Pro Kermesse, so get back and have breakfast, but that's where we're starting from there. We've got a little bit of context. Oh, a little bit bumpy. The time is now 11:30, and evidently we're in the car with Michael Freibs, new recruit.
Morning.
New recruit for 2017, and we're heading to the race. So we left at 11 o'clock, pretty late start, and that's fairly typical over here, whether we're doing UCI races or a Pro Kermesse. We often wake up, as we did this morning, in our townhouse in Belgium, and you can pretty much drive to most of the races here. So that's one of the big differences to Australia. Everything's very close. So today the drive is, let's have a look.
It's about an hour.
About an hour. So that's fairly typical, between 1 and 2 hours. 2 hours will even get us into the Netherlands, like a couple of days ago when we raced a 1.2 there. So yeah, that's it so far. Lazy morning, 11 o'clock depart, and we'll be back by dinner. It's very different, isn't it, Freibs?
Yeah, it's absolutely, especially when the racing's such a high quality, and you can drive anywhere to the nearest race, and they even make the starts late so you can get there on time.
Fantastic. We'll pick that up when we arrive. 1 o'clock now. We've arrived in Vilvoorde. We've signed on, and unlike Australia, the races here, or the Pro Kermesses anyway, there's no entry fee. So all you need to do is contact the organisers, let them know you're coming. And I'm not even sure you have to do that, to be honest, but that's what we've done anyway. And you rock up, give them your race licence number, they give you your number, you chuck it on your bike, like Pat's doing now, and then you're away. You're in the Kermesse. I should probably also explain what a Pro Kermesse is. As far as I'm aware, Kermesse actually means carnival in the Belgium language, Flemish, and they really do make a day of it. So I'll show you in a little bit sort of the start-finish setup. There's a lot of barbecue action, beer drinking, and heaps of people from around the town come and watch it. They place bets on the races, and they're pretty spectator friendly. So they're on a short circuit, typically from what we've seen, very flat, pretty technical. So it's a lot like a criterium, but a bigger circuit, usually around, I'd say somewhere around 10 to 20 kilometers per lap. and they're a minimum distance of 160 kilometers. So when we say Kermesse, it's pretty long, relatively short circuit, usually pretty technical, and great atmosphere. So that there behind me is the pub where the sign-on took place. Oh no, it's this one. Barbecues, plenty of beer, good atmosphere. Pro Kermesse.
Belgium is famous for the chemist courses, and some riders from world.
That's what we need to get.
Yeah.
So look, we've bumped into a sports director here who's actually done a bit of racing in Australia. He's done the Commonwealth Bank Classic, and he's now the director of this team here, Massy Kuwait
team.
But you've got a bit of information about this particular Kermesse.
Yeah, because now...
What can you tell us?
Yeah, because now everybody is looking on television and focused on the Tour de France. But in this race, it's like now, this moment, 3 weeks in Belgium, most of like Phil Anderson in the time and Miller, they came to these races to find the passion in the cycling. And that exists. This is the passion.
This is it. The Pro Kermesse. This is where passion lives.
This lives because, for instance, riders who are now in track, John Degenkolb, 4 years ago he was not in the Tour de France, he did these races.
He was here doing this Pro Kermesse.
Yeah, and also the speed, it is a very, today maybe 40, 46 average, the speed is so high, they go from the start and they go full. And in other international races, the peloton, they are professional, they go not so fast. And this race is special because today it's a 74th edition of this race, of the autumn race. You see maybe 160 riders at the start, some good riders. You see the teams from Australia, Drapak and
oh yeah, thanks for the G up there, good.
Isowhey Sports, with sport directors like Givamonde. So they know what this race is, and the good riders from that country must come here to do this race.
And what were you saying about the mussels, the mussel season?
Yeah, you see the people before the race, they come to us before and they eat, because now the season starts to eat the mussels.
Yeah.
In 1 week ago the season started, and this race they drink a beer. They're enjoying. The family come from the small villages, and you see the sign mussels.
Yep.
You can.
I saw them getting the mussels ready, cracking them open.
Yeah, maybe for 20 euro you have the frites. Frites is special. The
frites,
French,
the fries, yeah.
And they eat the mussels and they see a race. And they finish at 6 o'clock. They have a good day today.
You can see the people are out there ready for a good day.
Yes.
So thanks for the local knowledge there.
That's
fantastic. That'll give the Australians back home a bit of context.
Yeah, because now in Australia they're gonna look to the France. But I sure maybe some rider come here in 5 years and he is in the Tour de France. I'm sure, because I come in this race 35 years and I saw Phil Anderson was in the race. Yeah. I saw this guy also. He was with Jan Raals. You see, they know everything. Here are the people who know what is cycling.
This is the heart of cycling.
This is the heart of cycling.
Yeah.
And if you sometimes suffering because today can also bad weather, and you come from Australia.
Look, I don't know if I like this. Yeah. Full gas, 46k an hour, maybe rain. Sounds like we've got a tough day ahead.
Yeah, but at the end, it's the university of life in the cycling.
Oh, I like that. That's a good note to line up on. So wish me luck. Everyone's lining up. It's time to hand on the camera to Maddie. Thanks, Maddie. And we'll see you after, Matt.
See you after next.
All right, so I've chosen the right day to do a bit of a vlog of the Pro Kermesse, because Michael Freibs, who was the driver on the way, who, if you haven't met him, you already have met him. He won. Let's go check it out and see what he's got to say. Oh, I need to help carry the spoils here. Holy moly! Look at this.
It's beer.
It's beer. That's it.
Done well. Also beer and champagne.
Look, Freibs is a bit of a fan of beer, so this is a good one to win. All right, are we all done here? So Freibs, you've just got a hell of a lot of beer here. How was it?
It was a good one.
crashed out of the Pro Kermesse last week, so I was really looking forward to making the move this time. And I didn't know which move was going to go, so I followed them all.
Just followed them all.
Just followed them all. And then eventually rotating through the front there, we managed to find ourselves in a fairly big split, about 25-30 guys.
Yep.
And then we rolled through pretty hard, so they kept the race real hard just to wear everyone's legs down. There was no sitting around waiting for the bunch or anything. And then
no, look, we could tell that the gap went out to 2 minutes pretty quick, so it was pretty clear you guys were not coming back.
No, it was, yeah. And then about, slowly the laps ticked down, and then with about 2 laps to go, we started attacking each other. And I sort of saved my bickies because there was only 25 guys and it didn't really look like it was going to split too much. Everyone had much of an interest.
And look, if you don't know Freibs, he's a former world Omnium champion on the track. So you've got a bit of a sprint up your sleeves. Played to your advantage there.
I was just playing the Cameron Meyer where you don't lose any energy, you keep going from wheel to wheel to attack to attack. And you know, you ride the front as if you were riding in the middle of the bunch. And yeah, it ended up coming back to a bit of kick. I've looked for the Wanty wheels at the end there, followed them through the bunch, and then
Wanty's a team, if you're not aware, a good Pro Conti team, so go on.
Yeah, and then I timed my seat. I'd been checking it out a few laps earlier. It's an uphill kick, headwind, so you stay in the seat, and then jump out maybe 50 metres, 100 metres to go.
I actually saw that. I was, I don't know that I should admit this, but I was at the bakery, which is probably about 300, 250 from the line. I saw you perfectly poised, fourth wheel, and when I saw you step out, and I thought, geez, I think you might have this.
Yeah, it was a bit surreal passing the line there at the last moment. I thought, maybe there's someone down the road. I have made that mistake myself.
Well, there you go. That's our team's first Pro Conti win, so it's a good day to be vlogging. Congratulations.
Cheers, yeah.
And we've got some beer to drink. While we're waiting for Freibs' drug testing to sort of finish up, some of the other differences between Australia and Belgium, you've probably guessed, but there are showers. Showers pretty much after every race, so it's really good actually. When you finish the race, you can just roll out to the shower, clean yourself up, and because the race is finished so late, we're going to get dinner on the way home in a town called Mechelen. So yeah, showers, another difference between the Australian and Belgium racing. Trying to work out exactly what time it is. It's about 7:20 and we're heading back home to Beloil, and this is Ath here, which is a place that we often stop, have some dinner on the way back. So it's got a beautiful square, as you can see, and looks like we're going to be at the Trolls and Bush. We've been here once before actually, we were here last year. That's about it. Okay, so it's about 9:15 and we've just arrived home. So the weather's turned a little bit wet on us, which we haven't had too much of since we've been in Belgium. But look, we can handle it. Probably better now than during the race. So that's a day in Belgium doing a Pro Kermesse. So I hope you enjoyed it. Freibs here has come away with a win. Woo! He's enjoyed it. And yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more. We'll have some in-race footage and some more behind-the-scenes action. So yeah, get on board and hopefully you enjoy it. Any final closing comments, Maddie?
No.
Nope?
No.
Okay, well that's it. Over and out.